Your girl Lex the Great. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be reacting to a video by Kiki's Tea, and it's about Taraji, 50 Cent, and Oprah. Basically, Taraji, y'all know she was crying the fucking river, and now she's trying to say focus on the film. So we about to see what they talking about. Basically, The Color Purple. Yeah, let's get into it.
So it looks like things are still heated up between Oprah and Taraji, because Oprah is now holding Taraji responsible for the movie Color Purple being a box office flop. Y'all remember how Taraji went on and on about the working conditions and the poor pay? Well, Oprah is convinced that all that talking that Taraji did made fans boycott the movie, which caused it to tank. And several reports have confirmed that Oprah and the other producers are now trying to blackball Taraji. And y'all already know 50 Cent is not here for it because he has a long-standing beef with Oprah. Word on the streets is that not only is Taraji getting blackballed, but she is also losing jobs and gigs that she already had before because nobody wants to work with her anymore. Well, 50 Cent is not about to let Oprah get away with this behavior again, and he just sent a warning to her, telling her to back off or he's going to spill some dirt on her. Child, there's a lot going on here, so let's break down this drama.
Oh,
so it
wow.
looks like the messy drama surrounding The Color Purple is even worse than we could have known, because Taraji is in a deep mess as a result of it. Now, Taraji has been on a roll, and she has been going on and on about how she was lowballed heavily for the movie. Her revelations have had something of a snowball effect because it got people talking about the shady things that black women have to endure in the industry. Now, many people feel a type of way about Taraji exposing Oprah and the movie like this because they felt like it was wrong of her to talk about a movie negatively while she was supposed to be promoting it. Typically, actors have to say good and positive things about the movie they're promoting, which is the entire...
Now that I do agree with. I understand that, you know, she wanted to get her pay. Cool, but wait until the movie is done out of the box office and then say what say what you feel. I just feel like I mean, it's unfair for black people in the damn industry. I mean, Monique been telling them.
Point of a press run. It's supposed to get fans excited and eager to see the movie, and this is why it's important for actors to keep things positive until the movie is out. But to be fair to Taraji, it's not like she planned to trash talk the movie or get this conversation started. She was speaking from a place of hurt and frustration, and the situation just got out of hand after that. It started when she was in a SAG-AFTRA interview where she admitted that she hasn't seen a pay upgrade since Proud Mary in 2018, and she revealed that she almost turned down her role in Color Purple because of the low pay that she was offered.
I haven't seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary. And almost had to walk away from Color Purple. Yes, ma'am. Who said what? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because you know what? If I don't take a stand, how am I making it easy for Fantasia and Danielle and Hallie and Felicia? Then why am I doing this?
This sparked a larger conversation that involved talk of how multiple black women are often paid below what they deserve in the industry. I mean, even the Viola Davis, who is one of the greatest actresses of our generation, has spoken about how she is still underpaid, even after she achieved EGOT status, which is one of the highest honors that you can achieve in acting.
What they're getting paid, which is half of what a man is getting paid, well, we get probably a tenth of what a Caucasian woman gets. And I'm number one on the call sheet. And then I have to go in and I have to hustle for my work, me to you. Because once again, I got the Oscar, I got the Emmy, I got the 2 Tonys, I've done Broadway, I've done off-Broadway, I've done TV, I've done film, I've done all of it. I have a career that's probably comparable to Meryl Streep, Julianne Moore, Sigourney Weaver. They all came out of Yale, they came out of Juilliard, they came out of NYU. They had the same path as me, and yet I am nowhere near them. Not as far as money, not as far as job opportunities, nowhere close to it. And yet, I have to constantly get on that phone, and I have fabulous agents, by the way, they are getting it. But I have to get on that phone, and people say, you're a black Meryl Streep. You are, and we love you. We love you. There is no one like you. Okay, then if there's no one like me, you think I'm that? You pay me what I'm worth. You give me what I'm worth.
So yeah, this conversation quickly blew up, and it got bigger than just Taraji because even Keke Palmer and Gabrielle Union spoke up about it.
I'm a black actress and producer in Hollywood. Of course, I'm going to have to work until it's the end.
But then, Taraji got people talking again when she broke down in her interview with Gayle King because she was so hurt and upset. And she even claimed that she was considering leaving the industry altogether because she was sick and tired of it.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. I'll have to.
Fans felt a type of way about the interview, and they felt like Gayle kind of dropped the ball in the interview because she was trying to protect her bestie Oprah. See, Oprah was getting dragged for filth over this because she served as a producer for the movie, and fans dragged her for.
I feel like Oprah is somewhat responsible, just like how they were saying 50 Cent when Monique wanted her paid. 50 Cent made sure he gave Monique what she was worth. So I don't feel like there's an excuse. If everybody rallies together, then the black people in the industry can get what they deserve. Like I just don't understand. But Oprah, that's another story.
Lowballing Taraji. However, it didn't take long for things to get out of hand when fans started pointing out that Oprah had been doing this for a very long time and how she was probably going to blackball Taraji like she did Monique. Back in 2009, Monique found herself in a similar situation to Taraji when she appeared in Oprah's movie Precious. According to reports, Oprah only paid her $50,000 for the role before tax and other deductions, which was ridiculously low amount of money. But Monique took the deal anyway because it was a good role that was going to earn her several major awards, which it did. But she soon fell out of favor with Oprah when Oprah asked her to go on a second press tour for the movie. But she had no plans on paying Monique for the tour. When Monique turned her down, Oprah got mad and had her blackballed. And in a matter of days, Monique went from being the actress who ate up her role in Precious to being an actress who was difficult and impossible to work with. Oprah even shaded her for being negative. And in an interview, she said, "It's impossible. It's a law that if you meet negative with negative, you will just have a combustive negative force of energy. You can't meet negative energy where it is. You have to rise above it. You have to transcend it. You have to be the light. It only takes a little bit of light to banish the darkness. It takes a lot of darkness to overcome the light. It takes just a little bit of light, and we are warriors of the light. I would never stoop to try to meet somebody where they are negatively. Don't care who they are." Monique's career went downhill from here because nobody wanted to work with her anymore. The wild part here is that the same people who didn't want to work with her were the same people who reached out to her in private and told her that she was in the right, but they were too scared of Oprah to do anything. Monique actually called out Steve Harvey for being a hypocrite on his show.
We got labeled as difficult because I said one word, and that was no. Now, I said no to some very powerful people. I said no to Oprah Winfrey. I said no to Tyler Perry. I said no to Lee Daniels, and I said no to Lionsgate. And the difficulty came in when people that look like me, like Oprah, Tyler, Lee Daniels, and I gotta put my brother Steve on the list. Y'all knew I was not wrong. Each one of you said to me, "Monique, you're not wrong." And when I heard you go on the air and you said, "My sister done burned too many bridges, and there's nothing I can do for her now."
But there was one person who was
That's
more than
crazy,
willing to
y'all.
stand by Monique, and that's 50 Cent. Now, y'all can say whatever you want about 50 Cent and how he's a troll or whatever, but one thing that nobody can deny is that he actually speaks up for black people and he shows support even when he has nothing to gain. In this case, he said, "All in favor of Monique being back on top, say make it happen 50. Stop effing around." I went to see Monique's stand-up show during Super Bowl weekend. It was so good. She had me in a trance. You gotta go check her out. And when it came to Taraji, 50 was also very vocal, offering support for Taraji and a job where he would pay her what she deserves. He said, "They dropped the ball effort at Taraji P. Henson. I'm ready to work, let's get it. Green light game, G-Unit Film and TV." It was at this point that 50 started to warn fans that Oprah might be up to something and that she was making plans to get Taraji blackballed from the industry. Taraji also saw the writing on the wall because she started to backtrack and talk about how Oprah was great, how she was the best thing since sliced bread. In an Instagram post she wrote, "Miss Oprah has been nothing less than a steady and solid beacon of light to all of the cast of The Color Purple. She has provided encouragement, guidance, and unwavering support to us all. She told me personally to reach out to her for anything I needed, and I did. It took one call, one conversation, and one decision-making making black woman to make me feel heard. Thank you, Miss Oprah, for all that you do. Anywho, the situation got so bad that people actually stopped talking about the movie and started focusing more on the horrible conditions that the black women were forced to work in. Fantasia and Danielle Brooks also revealed that they were treated badly on set. In a sit-down session, they revealed that they didn't even have their own dressing rooms while on set, and they were basically lumped into one big room together, and they weren't given food while on set.
Now that's dirty. If that would have been anybody else, any other group of people, you got Fantasia, Taraji P. Henson, Halle Bailey. Like, these are big fucking names. You have big names and y'all treated them like shit. I don't understand. And then the fact that Oprah's trying to say that she had no idea, I don't believe that. Like, I don't believe that.
As Blitz, our director, says, I mean, I have been watching her from the beginning. And to just have someone just be a guide for us, be our voice box. I remember when we first came in and we were doing rehearsal and they put us all in the same space. Like, we didn't have our own dressing rooms at the time, and they did not give us sorry, Miss Rose, you had no food.
So to nobody's surprise, the movie tanked. It's kind of disappointing because there were high expectations for it and it was heavily promoted. It had an impressive cast of names including Fantasia, Taraji, Halle Bailey, and a whole lot of other names. But because of the negative publicity, the movie was a big flop. It only grossed about $58 million on a budget of roughly $100 million, which is a massive loss. The producers were so desperate that they sent the movie to direct streaming, even though it's still in cinemas. The only reason they do this is that they are trying to recoup some of their losses because they know that nobody is going to want to see the movie anymore. Damn. And a source also told Media Takeout that Oprah and the other producers lied about the film grossing $18 million in its first day. According to official reports by IMDb, it only made $11 million. And to add up to that, not all the $58 million the film has made so far is going to go to the studio because the theaters that played it are going to be taking half of its revenue. The source said The Color Purple made less than $12 million in the opening weekend and has to date grossed $58 million. That gross $58 million number does not go to the studios. One studio executive explained the studio will only get about $24 million. The other half will go to the theater that showed the film. With a budget of $100 million plus marketing, the film has, as of now, lost at least $75 million. Now, if y'all thought that Oprah was
that's a lot.
Before, 50 Cent is now claiming that she is furious. See, she had a lot riding on the success of the movie because it was supposed to be her ticket for her production company, Harpo Film Studios. Because the earlier two movies that she produced flopped box office. The source said The Color Purple was supposed to be the breakout hit for Oprah's Harpo Film Studio. Instead, it's turning out to be a pretty huge embarrassment for the studio and Oprah. And now it has been reported that the producers are collectively working together to have Taraji blackballed once and for all. The source said executives blame Taraji Henson for derailing the promotional efforts of the film and using it as a selfish opportunity to change her personal narrative as an aging and underpaid actress. But while Taraji is taking some heat, so is Oprah for not controlling the legendary actress. According to an insider, Taraji has been having a series of breakdowns over this because she is genuinely terrified that her career as she knows it might be over. She has allegedly been reaching out to powerful people in the industry trying to get Oprah off her back, but so far she has had no luck because she is still getting fired and is no longer getting callbacks from movie agents and producers anymore. Taraji even tried to do damage control on this, saying, I hope they can focus back on this film. Because right now, to me, it feels like what I said is now becoming louder than this beautiful film. And that's not fair to me or anybody else.
Yeah.
The several media outlets have reported that the only person who seems to have Taraji's back is 50 Cent. Well, he is now speaking up for her and has allegedly threatened to expose some dirt on Oprah that will get her dragged for so much more than being sneaky around black actors. 50 Cent doesn't sound like he is here to play, and fans are also showing support for Taraji, saying, The Color Purple really flopped. It didn't even make back production money. Watch how Oprah blackballed Taraji like she did Monique. I think Taraji was overwhelmed. I don't think her emotions were meant to come out during the promotional tour, but looked like her cup had runneth over and she couldn't help it spilled. And Oprah is about to blackball Taraji because Taraji is no longer playing the game, meaning they want black actors and actresses to shut up and continue to take the financial abuse. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack here, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about Oprah trying to ruin Taraji's life, and then check out this next.
Yeah, y'all. So tell me what y'all think. I honestly think that Oprah Oprah has been doing faulty shit towards people that she worked with. Like, of course, she's a billionaire. She's at the top. Instead of like pulling people under her wing and helping others, I feel like she's just, it's like a crabs in a bucket. It's like she's trying to pull everybody down, make everybody shut up. I don't like that. I don't like that she's not taking care of her people. They've been saying this shit about Oprah for years. She did the same thing to Monique. And now everybody wants to listen because Taraji says something. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.